All right, we're back. So, this is being recorded only a couple of minutes, like not even a minute, maybe, but it's not super long after the other tier list video I did on the cereal. You can probably guess what I'm gonna do. You can see this is a little bit more inclusive. I did not make this one. This is a chip tier list that has a lot of different chips on it. And because this is so expansive, they have given me a haven't eaten tab. So that's pretty fair. This was the most fair one I have seen, and it was made by at Jess W87 on Twitter. They've got 16 followers. Go ahead and give them a follow. Oh boy. This is where we break some hearts and smell some farts, I guess. Fuck was that? Okay. So, yeah. Let's go ahead. Start with baked Lays. I used to eat these a lot in high school. My school would serve chips, but only baked chips because health reasons. And they're all right. They're definitely better than the normal Lays. Oh, to preface, I also got this idea from Jay Schlatt. Not just because it was Jay Schlatt, but just because it seemed like a fun idea. I just saw Jay Schlatt's video, and that's where I got the idea from. So, Jay Schlatt did it first. I'll actually link his video in this one and in the cereal one. So, let's go B for baked. This one's going to require a lot of managing afterwards. Nacho flavored bugles. Is that what that says? Nacho flavored bugles. Actually, I could probably full screen this. Oh, it does not help the image quality. That's fine. Yeah, we'll just keep that at the original resolution. So, nachos bugles. Put these at about a D. Got a split going on. Ranch bugles. That's an F. That's fucking nasty, man. Like, I like the Cool Ranch and ranch flavored chips. Are those on here? I think they are. I swear I saw some on here. Oh yeah, there they are. But bugles, no. Bugles, A tier. I'm not putting them at S tier because I do have a couple of gripes with bugles. Little bit too salty for me. After a couple of bugles, I'm having a sodium attack, or I'm having a sodium overdose. So, there's that. There's also the fact that now for bugles they say America's favorite finger hats or something like that on them. You cannot fit your fingers in them, so it's got a bit of false advertising associated with it. Cheese balls. I have a lot of fond memories with cheese balls. Ultimately, these are just Cheetos Puffs, but they're easier to eat, and they come in these big old barrels, which is cool, but it's like the barrel's kind of hard to deal with after, so C. I like the flavor, but like the texture of them is weird. Oh, Cheez-Its are on here. That's fun. I didn't even know Cheez-Its were considered a chip. Cheebos. Flamin' Hot Cheebos. Cheetos. I'll go S for the Flamin' Hots. Actually, no. A tier. These are my S tier. Jalapeno cheddar crunchy Cheetos. Where it is at. This is where it's hitting. I'm moving my audio mixer so I can see it a little better. These are where it's at. Love getting these at the gas station when I was in high school. I'd get like one of the warmer pad cheeseburgers, and then I'd get these, and then I'd get like the Fritos cheese dip, because sometimes they wouldn't carry the jalapeno cheese dip, so I'd have to get jalapeno chips. Pretty fucking bussin'. I'd also put normal Cheetos in S. The thing with Flamin' Hots stain really bad, and this is a big problem with all Cheetos, but Flamin' Hots stain awfully, and I know some, where are you? I saw you in here. Some other chips have big problems with staining. I haven't actually tried extra Flamin' Hot, but I feel like it would just be like probably lower than B tier, because I feel like at that point it's just putting a hat on the hat. Puffs, honestly, C tier. Literally the same thing as cheese balls, except they're not ball shaped. Maybe higher than the balls. These Cheez-Its, what flavor? 4 cheese Cheez-Its? I'm not a big Cheez-Its guy. But this just seems like a lot for a Cheez-It. Cheez-It Grooves makes sense, though. Is this one cheddar? I really wish, like, it didn't compress these so hard, but... You know, I didn't make the tier list, so beggars can't be choosers. I was literally looking for a tier list. I was not about to go and make one. Oh, some things that did happen was I literally, before this, I signed into my Twitter account on here. Just because I realized I wasn't signed in because of the incognito tab. Cheddar Cheez-It Grooves. Put them at like a B. I get the similar vibes between these two when I eat them. What is this one? Cheddar Ranch? Cheddar Ranch, that's just kind of C tier. It's just slightly worse than... There's a white cheddar Cheez-It Grooves. A tier. What Cheez-Its are these? All I see is like 4 boxes. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes that all say Cheez-Its. And I like can barely tell what they are. And I'm just going from left to right. Is this just normal Cheez-Its? Which one are normal Cheez-Its? These ones are just cheddar Cheez-Its. Here, cheddar Cheez-Its, C tier. Actually, no, I'd go with B. Actually, I'll move these down to D. Move these to C. Because the thing is these are more comparable with these than this is. And this is just kind of this, but worse. But it's also just this, but it feels worse. Since you do not need to put ranch flavoring. This is going to be a long-ass video. Goddamn. Oh, are these cheddar jack? Pepper Jack. Snack mix. I have very strong opinion. Oh, hey, Chex even made its way over here. I forgot Chex did chips. They do the Chex Mix chips. I'll go ahead and I'll put this in the A tier. Snapped. These are pretty good, even though they're a little bit putting a hat on a hat. So they're pretty good. So I'll put them in B tier, but they're not like, it's putting a hat on a hat still, so that's like what keeps them from A tier. Cheez-Its, hot and spicy. Honestly, just F. I'm not looking for something super extravagant when I eat a Cheez-It. But like, I don't want a hot Cheez-It. Especially since, like, once you eat a lot of Cheez-Its, they cake up in your mouth. So I don't want, like, hot and spicy chip gunk up in my mouth. Toasty is one of those things where, honestly, it's a D tier. I feel like it's a little too rich. And then white cheddar, I'll rank it on the same line as these guys. Since these are all pretty much... It's like player 1, player 2, honestly. For me. It's like you got player 1 and then you got the player 2 reskin. That's pretty much the same thing. But with a little bit of a different flavor going on. Bold Chex Mix. Well, first off, let's start with traditional Chex Mix. I'll put traditional Chex Mix at a B. Cheddar, C. And bold, I'll put on B as well. Those are all pretty easy. Lay's is a D tier chip, almost an F tier chip. It's not good. You know, no, it is an F tier chip. Fuck your opinion. This is my opinions. That's this video. Is my opinions. What the fuck is this like? Why is this Fritos from like the Void Dimension? Must just be the scan. Is weird. God, we have so many left, and we're like 12 minutes in. Next up, we're on the combos section. I know there are many more flavors of combos, but this is the ones included on the list. So this one looks like it is... Let me look up the different flavors of combos on my phone so I just have, like, as a reference. So it looks like this is cheddar cheese. One of the issues is that chips change their logos over time, so this actually... Found it. So this is cheddar cheese. Cheddar cheese combos. Honestly, a D. I'm not a big fan of the cheddar ones. The cheddar ones... So, like, here's my problem, is that I feel like it's just, like, Cheez Whiz inside of a pretzel, which isn't good. So it's like, it doesn't feel like anything special. Combos are one of those chips where like, it's a chip I found out because of my dad. He'd get them as like a work snack when I was growing up, and then he'd like let me finish off because I'd be like, what are these? And he's like, they're combos. And I'm like, can I try some? And he's like, yeah, sure. But like, the cheddar ones were my least favorite. What is this? What is this one? Sharp cheddar? Or is this one pretzel? So this one is cheddar cheese pretzel. So these actually aren't cheese inside of a pretzel. That was my bad. These ones are better than these ones. So I would actually go pretty far. I put these at A tier. Combos are pretty good. They're almost S tier. Ooh, these might be the S tier combos. There's no, like, restriction, by the way, I'm putting on. I have eaten most of these, but there are, like, a couple of these that I feel like I haven't eaten, like, especially these last few. I don't know if I've eaten off the top of my head. But I might remember if I have eaten them later. I did go with a list that I was sure that everything was going to be able to fit. Oh, by the way, if you just get multiple rows, if you get, like, to the point where it reaches the end, it just creates a second row and puts it down there for you, so I really like that. You can also shift these around. So, that's neat. So these ones... Combos. What is that? Pizza flavor? I somehow misspelled pizza. So these appear to be the baked pretzel pizza. So some of them are pretzel, some of them are crackers. So these ones are the S tier. These ones, the A tier, because it's the same thing, except it's cracker instead. Like, this is just cheese and crackers with extra steps. This is something special. Like, this is a chip that I would eat on road trips. This is a chip I would eat on, like, at parties and shit like that. Like, it's a chip I have a lot of memories with, so I'll put it there. You can tell I'm American because I'm fucking sitting here rationalizing this chip, being like, instead of being like, it tastes good, I'm like, I have memories with this chip because I've been eating like shit my entire life. What the fuck is this? Oh, cheese curls. Cheese curls. D tier on the technicality, they taste good, but they give me the shits really bad. Cool Ranch Doritos. Easy S tier. Good chip. Just overall good chip. Really good with some spice. What the fuck is this? The orange Doritos? It looks like these ones are ultimate cheddar. Cheddar? Oh, these are the cheddar ones, dude. This is a fucking F tier, dude. Like, how do you fuck cheddar up that bad? It's not good. Don't lie to yourself. It's not good. Sweet chili. Easy S. Again, I have a lot of experience with these. I like them with sandwiches. Specifically, I like them with peanut butter sandwiches. I feel like the spice helps offset it. So, and I like eating them by themselves, and I use them in a lot of dishes that require Doritos. Doritos Dynamite. B tier. They're pretty decent. Pretty good. This is pretty much... Oh, no. Not where I wanted. Pretty much that. What is this one? I can't remember these off the top of my head. Green Doritos. So it looks like... It looks like this is salsa verde, which I have not tried. These ones, on the other hand, are poppin' jalapeno, which I think I've tried before, but like every jalapeno chip is always the same and it's an A. Unlike these, I feel like these just kind of don't hit the same. What was that? Purple? Today is Friday in California. Alright. Sweet spicy chili, sweet spicy chili, sweet... There's that, like, pink. No, they're not pink. At least it's not the same pink that they're talking. There's an easy way to do this. Is there a way to do image search? Inspect. Not what I wanted to do. Is there a way I can take this? View page source? Not what I wanted even more. Search images with Google Lens. Oh yeah, you have to do it like this now. What the hell does Google Lens? Oh, this is spicy nacho. That was actually very helpful. So spicy nacho, I remember being like pretty decent. Not A tier. No, I'd go A tier. It's about on the same tier with these. Nacho. Another Doritos I have to put in the S tier. Doritos just consistently makes good chips. It looks like they did not put the Doritos 3D on here as far as I can tell. So, let's use Google Lens again. Yup. Original salted. Is not original salted. This would be... Are these both salsa verde? So these ones are salsa verde. I haven't tried it, but then that makes me wonder. And like, what is this? Is this just the same chip on here twice? I haven't tried these. We'll just go with that. Mainly because I have not eaten very many green bag ones, and I figured out the green bag Doritos that I have eaten already. So, this looks like BBQ twists. This looks like BBQ Fritos. We're onto the Fritos now. Yeah, we're at 25 minutes of this shit. Oh, God. Y'all better enjoy this 20 subscriber special, so... Barbecue, okay. Yeah, barbecue. Barbecue. Pretty... I'll put them at B tier. Chili cheese, A tier. Scoops. Okay, so I'm pretty mixed about Scoops. So what flavor of Scoops is this? This is just advertising for Google Lens at this point. This is the whole video at this point is me. Fritos, Scoops. Fritos Scoops spicy jalapeno. So, jalapeno chip. Jalapeno chip means that it's gonna go into the B tier. This is gonna go into the C tier. And this is the thing, is sadly with Scoops, I really can't rank them any different than their original flavor counterparts. Mainly because it's like, come on, these Fritos are just the same as these ones. I am doing this one a little bit out. These are just the same, except this one's for dip, and this one's for eating by itself, or putting into things. It's not very... Like, it's not like, oh, the Scoop gives it a whole different flavor, even though a lot of people say that it does, but... Yeah, what the fuck is this monstrosity? Oops, barbecue flavor. I have had these before, okay. So this, it's literally the same as the barbecue ones. It's literally the exact same, except they're like, oh, look, it's oh, no, look at it. Look at it, it's such a different product. Oh, my God. It's not a different. I promise I'm good. I'm good. This one looks like some sort of hot flavor. Flamin' Hot Fritos. I've had these once. And honestly, they're about the same as the Flamin' Hot Cheetos. These are the jalapeno ones, right? I know what these ones are. These are twists, and honestly, these go in B. And yeah, see, it'll just make it a double show if you reach. Can't sing that song. Yeah, these are jalapeno. And yeah, I've had these before, so Honestly. Honestly, these are only B, and it's because these didn't really blow me away. And the thing about the twists, actually, these are C, maybe even lower. They didn't blow me away like the other jalapeno chips do. And they honestly felt pretty lacking. The only reason that these, like, tangy barbecue twists, are not up in A tier, I feel like the flavor is just too mellow. Flamin' Hot Funyuns. Well, first off, Funyuns, I put at A. Flamin' Hot Funyuns, I put at D. The Flamin' Hot honestly just ruins a lot of Funyuns for me. And then it's like, if this was another thing where, like, they did a whole campaign to try to just Flamin' Hot all the different Lay's products. So they're like, oh, we gotta do Cheetos. So we have Cheetos Flamin' Hot. We gotta do, since we own Flamin' Hot as a brand, we gotta do it for, like, every chip. And so, like, these just weren't good. Oh, we're on to Goldfish? Are these even chips? These are fucking snack crackers. Where's Google Lens? I don't know what flavor of Goldfish these are. Flamin' Hot Goldfish. These are barbecue Goldfish? Barbecue Goldfish. Haven't had them. I'll just be blatant with that one. Cheddar Blasted Goldfish. Put them on about the same tier as these other Cheez-Its. I'm really not a big Goldfish guy. I'm actually more of a Whales guy, but Whales don't show up on here because I think they're marketed as a cracker. Barbecue Lays. Better than the original, still not great. Baked Barbecue Lays. On par with the original. Really, this is another deal with, like, the mood thing with some of these other things. Where it's like, here's a mood thing. Here's a mood thing. Where it's like, am I in my wild mood, or am I in a more nostalgic, traditional mood? You know, like, am I wanting... What mood am I for these? I'm sorry, what the fuck is this? What is this shit? I hate it. This is another capitalistic thing. Just a F tier. Like, I have tried these, just to be fair. Be frank. Be franked with you. Is it be frank or be franked? I do not like... It's like the same... It suffers from all the same problems that the Funyuns do, except it's like just a shittier chip. Now this looks like a barbecue of some kind. Is this like honey barbecue? Honey barbecue, okay. Honey barbecue, I'm pretty sure I've tried before. Honestly, it goes up here. Lay's just aren't that great. A little bit better than the barbecue. This is cheddar and sour cream, I can just tell. Better than the original. Better than the original. I'd say this is the best one out of all the Lays. Stacks. This is kind of like the bootleg Pringles, in my opinion. But these are like a solid B tier. Out of all of the shitty chips, where do you go? I'd say you're arguably the best. My favorite flavor. And then the ooh, ooh, I think I remember you, but I want to Google Lens you just to get a rough idea. Lay's limon flavor. Oh god. Dude, just like why do they do this? It's like now we're on to like one of my favorite chips, well, Pringles. There is well actually here. So we'll do for whatever reason it's broken up with like Pringles and some more Lays. And then popcorn. Popcorn. Smart Foods popcorn in a bag. It's just popcorn in a bag. It's not great. It's not awful. It's literally C tier. Like these are here because it's a baseline. This goes in low C tier just because it's like you couldn't do popcorn better. Lay's Poppables I felt like were a lot more better. They were a lot better. So Google Lens, Lay's Poppables. These ones are barbecue, right? Honey barbecue, okay. Honey BBQ. Honey barbecue. These ones were pretty good. I've only had this one at a party, and so that might be like a little bit of a bias. Um, Probably like up here in C tier. Like, yeah, above. I'd put them above the cheddar Chex Mix. So like, this is the best Lay's I think has gotten is like with this Poppables brand. Like this one I think is just cheddar. I don't even know this one's jalapeno, right? Creamy jalapeno. I remember these ones also being pretty good, but like these also just go up here because it's just kind of like, player one, player two. Not really much of a difference other than just a small flavor. I imagine these are salt and vinegar if they're in that color of bag. Oh no, it's just sea salt. Honestly, these ones were like lower on the lower of these poppables. No, I said the lower of the poppables. They just weren't they weren't super amazing. What the fuck? White cheddar. Oh yeah, I know. These were like the worst of these. Like, ugh. Ugh. Man, they were not good. And I think that's it for all the Lays. We got some more smart food popcorns later on the list. And then why is the list all like choppy? It's kind of weird. Kind of funky. All the smart food popcorns are just like here. Just because it's all just like, it's not like the flavor. It's just the fundamental problem that it's popcorn, but it's not done good. That fundamental concept that it's just popcorn, but not good. I guess I can close this other tab. I don't really need it. time is it? It's 3:06. I gotta hurry up because this shit's taking longer than I expected, and I've actually got some shit I want to do. All right. Okay. All right. The Pringles clan. I know there's the whole controversy about the logo, and I will say these are using pictures of the old logo. I think this is the better logo as the old logo. I don't know why they changed it. It's weird. Like, I don't know why you changed it when the logo was like the most recognizable thing about your brand. Especially since literally other chips started doing cans. Barbecue Pringles. B tier. Like pretty I'd put these up at the top of B tier actually. There's a lot of flavors of Pringles and they're definitely not all on here, so I mean there's definitely not all the Lay's flavors here. Like fucking wouldn't it be yummy as a chip? Remember that shit? What flavor is this one? Oh, it might be having trouble with the Pringles now that I think about it because of how the Pringles changed. Search web pages that include this. Let's go on the fucking Jenga. Oh man, oh god, we're gonna get out of here. This is not good. Oh no. No, I did not. I'm not telling you what could have been better because I'm in the middle of a thing right now. Actually, wait, let's use search with the Google Lens again. Here. I'm gonna look up the Pringles. Yeah, so I was right. So I thought I was right, but I wanted to check. These are Buffalo Ranch. And these ones are pretty good actually. Like I'd put these in A tier. Like these are pretty good. Search what is this one? Is there a visual match? Kinda not. No good visual matches. Pringles, sour cream and onion. Right? No, this isn't the same picture, is it? A lot of these searches I'm making on my phone are just like Pringles green can. Is this dill pickle? What flavor is this? Pickle Rick. It is not Pickle Rick. Pringles was very artistic with their cans back in the day, so it might be a little hard for this one. Here, we're going to make a small change to the tiering. Oh, seriously? Why does it do that? Unrecognized. So uneaten / unrecognized, and we'll put that there. This, I believe, is honey. Honey something. It doesn't help because it's like looking for the product. Paprika. Right? Right? Honey mustard. Honey mustard. Honey mustard Pringles. I just lost them, but okay. I didn't delete them off the list. They're here somewhere. Yeah, I just accidentally dropped them between the ruffles. Honey mustard Pringles. Pretty good. I'd put them like lower B tier. Just because I feel like a lot of these come before it. Actually, no, I'd put it like at the same as barbecue. Because now I think about it, I'm remembering the flavor a bit more and I'm like going deeper into it. Why am I making this hard on me? Original Pringles. A tier. No. B tier. What the fuck? Ranch Pringles. C tier. No, just low B tier. See, this is where I have to actually rationalize these a bit more because now I can't just throw them in because then it's like, oh, well, I look at the other chips, I'm like, well, I'd rather have this over that. Let's look at Cellar Gourmet. Oh, it's not actually even taking me to the page for it. Got the fucking Jenga page. That's ridiculous. Let's go on Big Basket and see. Temporarily unavailable. That's not even the right item. And what the fuck am I looking at? Get that shit off my screen. What was that? We could try find image source. See if that actually helps. Pringles jalapeno. Okay, so I know I've tried most of these, but I have never tried Pringles jalapeno. Dun, 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 dun. Pringles. Is this shrimp? It's like a child flavor. Unrecognized. I'm not. That image is just too compressed. Pizza flavor. I love the pizza flavor. Okay? I would almost put this in S. Actually, no. I will put that in S. I will die on the hill that the pizza Pringles are my favorite Pringles. And I like me some Pringles. Alright, this gets a little easier because I can actually fucking read these now. Like, especially that one. This is cheddar. Like, I can tell that that's cheddar. Cheddar Pringles, I don't like them as much as I do normal Pringles. So they go above the ranch, but below the stacks. Now, this one, I do want to use the Google Lens to just make it larger. I think I should take a nap. Because I'm getting very... Cheddar and sour cream. The years of playing Minecraft paid off because I can actually read this shit. Cheddar and sour cream. Above cheddar. It's like, it's just cheddar with another step, so. Now, what is this? I don't even know how old this fucking tier list is to have all these pictures. It says it's a type of... Is this hot barbecue? There's an Amazon page for it. Accept all cookies. Flame grilled steak. That doesn't look the same. Like... What? Oh god, this is like half Pringles tier, half chip tier list, half fucking around with Google Lens. And I love it. This will just throw an unidentifiable. This is sour cream and onion. Sour cream and onion. Put it like right below that. Like above these, but still below. The original. Alright, we're down to 3 rows now. Well, now it doesn't look like 3 rows. But what? I'm not. There's no way. Oh, wait, maybe. Is this salt and vinegar? It's a similar enough logo. No, thank you. Salt and vinegar. Oh, sorry. Bless me, I guess. I mean, I guess I can't bless myself, so I'll just get possessed by a demon or whatever the fuck was the weird lore behind that. Now, this is a type of cheese curl. Or cheese puffs. Cheese puffs. This is just another fucking cheese balls. Something like that. Alright, now we're into the Ruffles, and then we go back to more stacks, then we go to Sun Chips. And then we go to just a weird... So, like, let's take a couple of these out that are on the lower tier that I already know. Never tried it. Would definitely recommend it, or would definitely remember eating a chips like this. Lay's Wavy earns itself a solid B tier, low B tier. Because of the fact that it is a lot more of a step up over, like, whatever the fuck this shit is. It's fucking greasy ass potato foam. Miss Vicky's is a very interesting brand that I'll have to go into once we get to that. So never tried any of the Bappo chips. Is that what... I don't even know if that's what it says. So yeah, no, haven't tried these. So that's narrowed us down to less than 2 full rows. So we're almost done, baby. Baby. All right. What is this? Ruffles potato chips. Potato chip. Oh, loaded. This is the loaded baked potato flavor. These ones go up to S for me because I just like the loaded flavor. Ruffles are pretty overall, like, I would put them as, like, if we were doing chip brands, I probably should have done, like, chip brands instead. Like, if we were doing, like, the chip brands, we could put the Ruffles, like, probably as an A tier or S tier brand. Just because, like, they have so much variety to pick from. This is hot, isn't it? You know, the cool part is if I had... This is Aldros. Oh yeah, this is a thing I haven't tried because I'm pretty sure this was, like, Canada exclusive. This is the hot wings flavor, which I remember liking it. It's been a while though, but I remember liking it as much as the cheddar. Jalapeno, I remember liking. I remember this one being an S tier. Original. This is where, like, it falls in the same categories as Lay's Wavy for me. What are you? Well, excuse... I need a drink of water. Jalapeno Ranch. That's a flavor I haven't tried, but that seems like an interesting flavor. I definitely had no ranch. Ruffles potato chip. This is green. Oh, sour cream and onion. I have not had sour cream and onion Ruffles. For all I know, there could be a couple of these I ranked that I might not have actually had, but I might have had something very similar and just am getting that confused. Zesty cheddar. Have not had a zesty cheddar. So, like, here's the thing is, even though I haven't tried most of these, Ruffles has a lot of, from my understanding, a lot of these ones that I have unranked are might be pretty solid, especially because some of them sound pretty solid. Especially this, like, weird one, this Canadian one. It's like maple syrup? Maple flavor? Maple chips? Yeah. um, Tostitos scoops. Tostitos. Not a D tier. Damn, I don't like that. Tostitos. Tortilla chips, pretty good. I think they have a good natural flavor. Their flavor is more salt than corn chips. But I feel like I can just keep eating these. So these and then the scoops go in the same tier. Because scoops are really good with dip. Alright, we're down to the last row of chips. We're an hour and 2 minutes in, and this is completely unedited. So this is just a Stacks. Taste of the States. Andy Capp's cheddar fries. What kind of chips are these? Well, this is not what we're here for, so. My American. Oh, the hot barbecue stacks. Hot barbecue stacks. These are pretty. I'd put them like at the same tier as the stacks. Actually, no, I'd put them up at A tier. These I know I haven't tried. These look like salt and vinegar, which I'm pretty sure I have tried salt and vinegar stacks before. Lay's stacks. Oh, stacks are a Lay's chip. So yeah, no, these are where Lay's really shines, as stacks. Oh, these are sour cream and onion flavored, which I have not tried sour cream and onion stacks. These are salt and vinegar, I'm pretty sure. Salt and vinegar. Salt and vinegar, I would put, honestly, up an S. I just like salt and vinegar. It's a really good flavor. And combined with the texture of stacks, it's just good. You're actually, what like brand of chips are some of these ones here? These are, well, first off, pretty sure those ones there. These ones, I'm sure, are just cheddar stacks. Yeah, cheddar stacks. But these... Zaps. Voodoo flavor. Yeah, I have not had Zaps. What did I call these before? Bapio? Proves I had. I feel like that's just more proof that I haven't had them. These honestly, they just go in the same tier as stacks. Actually, no, I like the original stacks a little better. Sun chips. Damn it. Garden salsa sun chips, S tier. Harvest cheddar. Low B tier. Original. Probably just above the popcorn. French onion. Don't think I've actually had... No, I have had them. That's a lie. I lied. I have had them before. I remember these being about a B as well. Oh boy, Takis. So from my understanding, they make a blue Taki now that is just the same flavor but blue. And it is not appetizing. Takis F tier. I'm really sorry, but I cannot give Takis anything higher than F tier. I just can't justify it. You eat too many Takis and it's the only chip that gives me an actual stomach ache and makes me feel bad. A lot of B tier chips. I might have to go and sort those out. Just a bit. Because I feel like some of these... Like these... Here, we'll drop all the popcorns to D. Takis are just fucking like... I remember when they I first found out about them in elementary school. They fucking stain your hands. They're way too spicy for me. Or they're way too hot for me. Too much heat. It's just like a rolled up corn chip or tortilla chip or whatever it is. Even with dip, they're not that great. And they're stick shaped, so they're pretty good for dip. For dipping. But it's just not good, and it just fails on a lot of levels. And I would honestly rather eat Lay's potato chips than Takis. If I could, I would give Takis its own tier of it's just not great. Now Miss Vicky's is pretty interesting. This is a more, I consider a more bougie brand of chip. Because they're all very fancy kettle chips. But I would put these all in S tier pretty much. I like the... Here, it's not so much about the flavor as it is about the texture just being great. But these 4 flavors also just happen to be the holy grail of flavors. What is this one? Sea salt and then salt and vinegar. So honestly, if we're gonna do this right, these I would put at the bottom of S tier because I can only have them on special occasions, because if I eat a lot of these, we get to the Captain Crunch problem from the other video where it's they have a little bit of a Captain Crunch dynamic going on with good texture until it starts to hurt. And like after thinking about it, these Pringles can go up here. Like, because now we're just going to be rearranging them on the tier list since we've done it all. But we're going to be doing 337. All right, so now we're going to be doing the rearranging of the tiers. So, like, overall, I feel like S tier is pretty accurate to how I want it. Not really any big changes I want to make. Like, maybe put the sweet chili as my number 1 Dorito. Just because I think it's the most interesting, but really all of the Doritos are ranked in like a solid segment like that for a reason. And it's like, yeah, I would rather have combos over Doritos in most situations, especially if this is a situation where it's like I choose a chip to have by itself. Combos are really good because they go really well with any drink, where I find like Doritos only really go well with water. This is a tier that doesn't need a range because it's just shit I haven't tried yet. This is perfect the way it is. I'd say I'm fine with that. Lay's is just really not impressive. This is where it starts to get a little fucky. Yeah, that's good the way it is now. That's good like that. I did purposefully put that one lower. Lay's wavy. And these two sun chips are just very mid for some reason. Like I still like them more, but like they're like mid compared to the other shit on this list. I'll actually just move them down to, I would much rather eat like a lot of the Fritos over these sun chips. Because mainly what I'm trying to do is thin out the B tier. Like, here's the thing where it's like, I feel like most of these Pringles can just go up to A. To thin out the B tier a little bit. And I think I'll put Bugles in S. I just didn't want to start off being like, Bugles go in S tier. Because honestly, I would say Pringles is like an A tier brand. I'd still keep these ones in B though. Just because they're kind of my, like, they're still pretty good. But like, I am ranking them at about the same with the stacks as well. And it's like with Goldfish, I hardly even consider them a chip. I will bring these to the best of the mid just because they're mid. I actually, like, you could tell I'm not a super picky person because I have to have, like, a glaring flaw with a lot of these chips to put them in F. It's like, a lot of these is like, not necessary, not necessary. Just plain bad, not necessary. Not necessary and plain bad. Not necessary and plain bad. Plain bad, and just other things do it better by a long shot, and it also actually hurts to eat. Oh yeah, Takis are a little too hard as well as the thing. And then like we've got everything at like a double shelf, so oh, I almost opened the second water. My other water was just on my desk. Mm. Mm. So we've got it. S tier. So yeah, this is my chip tier list. We'll just settle with that for now. Really big tier list. My God, it took an hour and 16 minutes to make. Like it just hit 16 minutes right after I said 16 minutes. Now it's like 16 minutes and 15 seconds now. So yeah, thanks for getting me to 20 YouTube subscribers. Originally for the 15 YouTube subscribers, I was going to do 15 silly voices for 15 silly subscribers. Was an idea. Um 15 silly voices for 15 silly subscribers was an idea. I just didn't do that one because I got sick, but two because I thought it would make me seem really weird and schizophrenic. So I was like, yeah, I'm good. The other thing is it's like, well, sorry. Tired, been talking a lot today for being sick. Um so yeah, yeah, pretty good. All of the chips. But didn't want to do the 15 voices just cuz I thought it was too weird of an idea. I know there isn't I think there's like the 5 subscriber special. There was some video I did on my channel of me like playing Inscryption on my old laptop or on my laptop and like it's very low frame rate because the game is lagging. But yeah, overall I feel like all these chips pretty solid. I probably eat chips a little more than I should. I definitely don't eat the all of these on like a yearly basis. Oh, some of these I haven't eaten in years, like the fucking this flavor of Doritos. I feel like I haven't eaten in forever. A lot of these Pringles, especially ones I could identify faster, like the honey mustard ones, haven't I've only had them once and like when they were new. Like Sun Chips, I have a lot of memories eating that Frito dip I mentioned, like the Frito jalapeno dip I would get with these garden salsa Sun Chips. And I would eat them with my little brother. We'd just eat the garden salsa Sun Chips, and it was a very good, very very good combination. Uh, um, Yeah, it's really about all I have to say. Sorry, my brain's kind of just like yamming out, just turning into a potato at this point, just because I'm sick and I've been talking so much. So, it's better than it has been the past few days because, like, the first few days, like, there were times where I'd, like, especially on the first day, I was, like, sitting at the table, like, spacing out, and someone who was with me just pointed it out. They're like, dude, what are you doing? And I'm like, what? They're like, I think you should go to sleep. And I'm like, what? And he's like, you've just been sitting there, like, spacing out. Because I have ADD, so, well, I have both ADD and ADHD, so it's interesting how that works. But I've been diagnosed with both. And, I'd say my ADD is more prevalent, but so they mainly said I had ADHD when I was little, which could have just been I had ADD, but they considered it ADHD just because of how that came out. But like because of my ADD, I'll just like space out with I'll just like space out with no thoughts some with very little thoughts, or I'll be like hyper fixated on a thought. This big thing with like ADD and ADHD is hyper fixations, where and that's why you'll see me go through that. You'll see it in my content creation, how like I had to wait until I was like at a point where I feel it was like, yeah, I could play Sonic Adventure again because I like hyper fixated on Sonic and then just burnt out on it. And now I'm in a mood where it's like I'm hyper fixated on a game outside of Let's Playing. So now it works. But like when I'm sick and I hyperfixate, I just kind of don't fixate on anything. So I'm just like hyper spaced out. And it's pretty difficult to deal with. So yeah, that's kind of what's happening right now. Then it's 3:30, but yeah, it's 3:30 in the afternoon. But I've been up for quite a while for somebody who's sick. So yeah, I guess that's it. I don't really have anything else to say. So yeah, I guess bye. I'll see you guys in the next one, and thank you again for 20 subscribers, and thank you to at Jess W87 on Twitter for this tier list. By the way, I'm not content checking these, so if you go to these Twitters and it's something bad, like, please say something in the comments so I can make like a pinned comment about it. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in a different video whenever, or in a stream whenever that may be. That could be anywhere from a week from now to potentially like 3 weeks from now, depending on how my busy shit goes. I'm just busy, busy, busy all week. Busy, 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 busy all day long. So, yeah, or a lot of it will be like I get so busy that like by the end of the day I'm like burnt out. I'm like burning the candle at two ends. So I'm like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna clock out for the day, and then I just like go and chill, watch other people's content. Um, so yeah, that's that. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys in a different video, and again, thanks for 20 subscribers. See ya.